What's happening, fellas? Been a short while since we put out a video, but stay tuned. We got some killer bikes coming your way today. Let's take a walk in the shop, see what the boys are up to. Got some killer projects going on in here. Got the shop plow truck getting a winter prep right here. Duramax 2500. Actually, we're probably going to be selling this thing soon. What's happening, Doc?
Hey, how are you?
Doc's in the house. What do you got there here?
I don't know what year we said. It was 72.
72 sidecar rig.
BMW.
Pretty badass. Looks like this thing's ready for the German Luftwaffe or something like that. I don't know, man. Look at this thing. Looks like a military rig. That thing's badass. Nice. You taking your cart out this weekend?
Yeah, I wish.
This thing's pretty badass, Doc, man. What do you think about it?
Oh, it's a hell of a bike now. You know, I could pick up 3, 4 last season on this bike. I'm sure I'd take them down the meadows, by the river. We all know we do by the river.
What cities do you take them to over in Ireland?
Oh, I'd take them down to the banks of Wexford or Dublin.
Nice. Keep up the good work there, Doc. Ronnie, this is your project right here. You've been working on for a while. What's the scoop with this? Is this thing ready for prime time? Now, guys, only 1,000 of these were ever made, okay? And this is even a more rare piece getting the final detail. This is one of the final, only, last remaining, brand new, never been ridden Harley Davidson AMF MX 250s. It's absolutely stunning and 100% original, except for the tires and the front number plate graphic on it. But this is an absolutely stunning piece that's going to be on display in the museum for a little while. So this WR, Ronnie, this thing looks pretty damn good. Once she's going to be ready for prime time, I want to ride it. Today? Stay tuned, guys. We're going to be sending it on this WR500. And I got some badass Maicos over here, too. Got a couple big reds. So this is a really, really rare bird. This is one of Ronnie's projects. This is a Maico 490 bored out to 501. It's a brand new engine, three heat cycles on the motor, brand new exhaust, brand new PWK Airstriker carburetor, new pistons, rings, crank bearings, clutch, everything's brand new on the motor, brand new Hoosier tires. It's going to have new graphics and everything. Ronnie just stuck these on there real quick. These are the ones that were on there. That's from the other side, actually, but Christy made a kick-ass graphic kit for it, so it's going to be pretty cool when this is done. Moses happens to be in the house today. What do you think about this, Moses?
It's the most badass Maico Black Widow 490.
Yeah?
And I give it this trophy.
First place, huh?
Yeah.
You didn't just steal that off my trophy card over there, did you? Nice, man. Nice. This is a beauty. Got number 32 putting the finishing touches over here on this one. What's going on, man?
Not much. Just, shining up the spokes on this.
It's looking good, Jeff. This is the little brother to the 501. This is a 490. It is absolutely beautiful. This too is 3 heat cycles on it. So guys, ask yourself, where in this whole beautiful green world that we have, where in the United States of America, anywhere, ask yourself, where are you gonna find a Maico Sand Spider 490, a 501, brand new, all totally rebuilt, a WR 500, 500cc shifter cart, and a Harley Davidson MX 250 and 2 big reds. Plus,
It's not a bull taco, man.
it's not a what?
It's not a bull taco, man.
It's not a bull taco? Hey, we got a bull taco up in the shop, brother. Up in the other shop.
I'm a Butaco guy.
Yeah, you are. So really, seriously, man, we're just blessed to have these kick-ass bikes to work on. And I'm going to share all these with you, riding videos on all these except for the Harley Davidson. Unfortunately, we're not going to start that one because it's never been started.
That'd be a sad puppy.
Yeah, take a little wind out of your sails.
Yeah.
You want to hear this thing rip, huh? I do have a video online of us riding one of these. So what's going on, Kyle?
Not too much. How are you?
Good. You got the boys all cranking on the projects?
Yep.
The Wizard and the guys are up in the other shop?
Oh, yeah.
Let's take a ride up.
They actually work on some special stuff up there.
Nice. We got Chris Laura, the Parts Unlimited rep. You come in to hook us up with some parts?
Oh, yeah.
Are we your number 1 2-stroke parts buyer on the East Coast?
100%.
Awesome. Parts Unlimited, that's where we get all the good stuff from. Tires, chains, and sprite. What do you buy from Parts Unlimited?
Anything and everything.
All kinds of stuff,
Oh,
huh?
yeah.
chemicals, batteries, tires, chains, plastics, you name it, we carry it. So head to your local Parts Limited dealer and order up what you need.
Yeah, Junior used to race motocross with you guys back in the day, right?
Sure, yeah, me and him used to battle it out when we were kids.
Absolutely. Yep. So hopefully see you out at Southwick this year. So what do you got here, Kyle? Now this is a his and hers big red. These are the big red. These are 200s or 250s?
These are 200.
200cc big reds. They're like not really like a farm ATC, but it's more like a utility ATV.
Yeah, I would say so, especially with the hitch.
Hey, Ronnie, what does this have that the other ones don't have?
Oh, got the shaft, baby. You already know about the shaft.
You all know the deal. So check it out, man. These are his and hers, all original. We're just doing the carbs, getting them all dialed in and cleaned up, super tunes on them. We'll have them running like brand new. There's actually a third. Where's the third one? Because there were three of them.
The third one's still waiting to be worked on.
There's two brothers and a wife who had these, and they bought them all at the same time, same day at the shop, which is kind of a rare thing. Leo's project. How's it coming, Leo?
Good.
Did you hook us up with some new shocks on the truck? You went to school for truck mechanics, didn't you?
Yeah. Bilstein.
Where?
Bilstein.
Bilstein. You put Bilstein shocks on there?
Bilstein shots.
You see, Leo hooked us up, put some brand new Bilstein gas shocks on here so that she can handle a plow for the snow duty, which is coming up soon. Let's take a ride up from the detail shop, past the museum. Second and third floor are packed with bikes, and I'll show you what we're going to be riding for you later today. Doing some big fat holies over there in the field, for sure. No doubt about it. BB05080. So let's take a walk in the shop and see what we got for sale here today. Got a few bikes coming up. What's happening, Billy? Good, good.
What's going on today?
What's new?
We're working on looking at bikes here and making some listings.
I know you and Junior picked up some real nice bikes from Kenny Eyes, right? This was your bike, and Billy's had this bike for a while, and he just traded it in on a Matchless, which had a long history with him. So we'll be doing a video on this one pretty soon. And the Supermoto is ready to go. The Supermoto CR500. So where are you gonna find a Supermoto CR500? And I got one downstairs I want to show you. That's actually an Enduro CR500 street legal. We got two Maico 250s, a Maico Mega 250, an MC 250, then John Bergamo's 89 CR500 with the Olins. That thing's pretty badass. And here's, hey Billy, did you determine if these are the original tires on this Can-Am? These are originals? These, we're 99% sure these are the original tires. They had a 74 date code on them anyways. And then we got the CR85 coming down the pike. So we'll be riding these today. The videos will be coming up soon. What'd you say?
41st week in 1974.
So that's can you imagine that? Where are you gonna find a car that's got the original 1974 tires on it? It just doesn't happen. Or a motorcycle, but just super rare. This is the MX2. This is the bike that Jimmy Ellis took to the Super Bowl of motocross win. These are putting down 30 plus 34 horsepower at the rear wheel back in 74. The suspension wasn't up to what the motor could do, but definitely a cool piece. And this thing needs no introduction. This is a badass CR85R frame up, totally restored. Let's go see what the Wizard's working on downstairs. I heard you got some good projects coming down the pike, huh?
Oh yeah.
The RD400 and some Supermotos. Let's go take a look. Looks like Junior's hard at work on the phone. What's up, Junior? How you doing? You busy? Making it happen, making the magic happen. And Sarah, are you Santa's elf this year?
What?
You're Santa's elf this year, right?
Yes.
And you pack up some presents to ship out to some special customers?
Yes.
Thank you. Anybody receives something for Christmas this year, you can thank that girl. Let's go see what the boys are up to downstairs. Let's go see what the Wizard's up to. What's happening, boys? You guys making the magic happen today? Hey, Wiz, I heard the ignition came in for the Supermoto here. You're working on it? Can I film you working on it? The Wizard's doing his wizardry over here. What's going on, my man? You making the magic happen here?
Yeah, I'm making soldering some connections.
That's a brand new ignition?
Yeah. Well, no, it's actually used, and it's the last one around.
Wow. What's special about that ignition? Why did the bike need a special ignition?
It's got a lighting coil.
So it has a lighting coil to make it street legal with the headlight, and this thing's got turn signals and everything on it, right?
Yep.
How rare is that? This is a completely pimp. We did a full frame off, frame up on this one, crank up, everything, new engine cases. We bought this off of the Built 500 website, the one that Service Honda, former Service Honda AJ Wagoner set up, and unfortunately it needed a ton of work. We put probably more into the bike than what we paid for. Basically everything's new on it. So sometimes there's not full disclosure from the sellers. He said it was ready to go. Well, aside from the cracked engine cases and bad ignition and bad, so we just basically took it down, not basically, we took it down on the frame and redid everything on it. So this is gonna be absolutely perfect. 25th anniversary, built500.com, check it out. What year is this one was? 2003, it's got the Duro computer, headlight, turn signals.
2013.
2013.
Yeah.
Late model one. So later model. Then we got this Maico Twin Link 2. This is a badass piece. So this is number 3 of the Maicos. This is a Maico 500. Yeah, it's a Maico 500. Check it out, man.
500, yeah.
Oh.
GM 500 stock.
GM 500, Maico M-Star. Some nice componentry on this thing. So, guys, we haven't put a video up in a week, but we've been super busy burning the midnight oil, getting all these bikes ready. This is another crank up, new crank seals, all crank bearings, every bearing and seal, gasket and engine is brand new on this thing. I see you left the original carb on this one. Are you putting a, I heard the canes worked out real good, the PWK Air Strikers.
We'll find out how it runs, and if it doesn't run well, we're gonna put a key in on it.
I heard the key in, it just
wakes them up.
Those things are rockets.
Start easy, makes them a modern bike. If they had cans back in the day when they were riding these things,
It would have
won more.
Yeah, exactly. Ain't no doubt about that. So we've got a nice BSA that's coming down the pike this week. Is the RD 400 ready for prime time?
Almost ready to put gas in.
Awesome. I can't wait to take this out for a test ride. We gave you guys a little teaser on this, so that's coming up. How about the XLCR Cafe Racer here? Is this one almost ready, Bill?
Yeah, I just gotta finish mocking up the front fender and it's ready to go.
This
Sitting there,
is
that's how it's gonna be.
I used to work with Bill Kelly when I was in high school at New England Cycle Sales, right?
That's right.
New Park Ave, Flatbush Ave, West Hartford. So how many years were you the service manager for the Harley dealer?
That was 24 years.
24 years. So he just came aboard this past year to help us up our game with our Harley Davidson and our service management here. So we got some nice Harley projects, and I guess Lance Merton's coming aboard too, right?
Yep. Yeah.
He's-
That's Lance's project there, and
Lance Merton, you worked with Lance is a Harley certified. What's the proper word for that? He's a Harley certified engineer slash. I know he's an engineer. He has an engineer degree, but
yeah,
he did
well,
all.
Harley's the PhD is their rating, and he's one of the top techs. He's been around the business for quite a while, so he really knows his stuff.
Real blessing to have guys like that coming on the team here for me as the business owner, because we can do cool projects like this that you got to have the right guy. Lance just put these Olin shocks on here, redid the brake system, went through the carburetor. The bike was complete. It had been completely built, but it was never started and never run. So he was going through and getting everything completely dialed in for the test model. And this is for my friend Gunther Grambo. Gunther, if you're watching, this will be a little teaser. I've known Gunther since high school. He's a Marine veteran, and Christy did a kick-ass Marine-based graphics package for this, which has got some really cool stuff. We're putting a Marine K-bar knife mounted on it. I don't want to say too much of ruin the surprise for him, but this will be ready for under the tree for Gunther for sure. So we'll do a video with him when this is done. So stay tuned on that. He bought in a DT250 and wanted me to fix it up for him, and I said, why don't we get you a DT400 instead? So we got him this DT400. How's she running?
Runs good. It's got a little electrical wiring stuff needs to be corrected in the harness, but kind of got a handle on it. It's just got to get it all back together.
That's kind of like one of your specialties is wiring too. At least the guys all say.
It's getting there. It's getting there, but it's a project.
You got to know how to read one of these, right, to do that?
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Where'd you learn how to do wiring like this?
I went to AMI back in 1979 and learned motorcycle mechanics, and just been doing it ever since.
So 40 years ago, and then you went from mechanics to
To management.
and has had a career in motorcycle.
It's,
Speaking of which, did you redo your resume for the dealership thing we're working on?
I didn't know I needed to redo it.
Okay. I meant to say you handed it in to Junior.
Yeah, yeah.
We're actually working on a dealership opportunity, so you would probably be our service manager for the new dealership that we're getting, or working on. Probably said too much already, but we're working on some behind the scenes stuff. That's why we haven't been videoing that much, but this is a cool project, and looking forward to riding this thing. Thanks, Bill. What else you got cooking?
Well, Lance has got the Fat Boy that he's working on over there, so that's.
This is a
another-
special piece. This is do you have any idea what the production stats are on this?
No, I don't. But,
This is the original. Can you grab this jacket, Jimmy? This is the first year Harley Davidson Fat Boy. I don't know what the production stats are on it, but I can tell you it's very rare to find one that's original paint with low miles. I think what's it got for miles? Like 10,000 or something like that. We're putting brand new tires on it. That's why the wheel's off of it. Brand new tires. Rebuilding the CV carb on it. Going to change these plug wires to the originals. So this thing will be, as far as I can tell, 100% original except for the tires. And it's a 32-year-old bike, so it's a classic Evolution Fat Boy, the one that started it all. Jimmy, what's happening, brother?
What's happening, Papa?
Jimmy Laurinaitis making the magic happen here. What do you got cooking?
We have an old 180 Yamaha.
This thing's a dime piece, man.